Brendan Horan.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. In taking a call on this taxation annual rates bill, I want to say that on this side of the House we are well aware and alert to the government's tricks. Earlier, sir, we saw at number 2 on the provisional order paper the Taxation, Annual Rates, Employee Allowances and Remedials Matters Bill, and we were expecting robust debate on the terrible provisions in that bill. But when the final order paper was published, this bill we are now debating, the second reading of, was the replacement for Government Order of the Day number 2, the Taxation, Annual Rates, Foreign Superannuation and Remedial Matters Bill. So 2 bills with very similar names, but different content and at different stages of their progress through the House. And so I say to those members opposite that they'll have to do much better than that if they think they can confuse the opposition. It was like a magic card trick, a typical now you see it, now you don't, and now you see it again. But anyway, sir, what I would like to say is that when I came to this House, it was with the intention of being able to do good things for New Zealand. This remains my position, and I look at the legislation that is proposed, government bills and members' bills, on that basis. I talk to parties, members, and yes, I talk to ministers as well. And the minister in charge of this bill is a good one. I've talked to him about legal highs, the drugs being reined in by his good Psychoactive Substances Act. I've talked to him about the plight of workers in the now closed Tachikawa sawmill in Rotorua, and we were able to get some good work done there and a number of problems sorted for those Tachikawa workers. But I haven't needed to talk to the Minister too much about this bill because the Select Committee report, sir, is written very well and very clear, and it's obvious that this bill is going to do good things for New Zealand, and that's including areas around taxation treatment, around foreign superannuation withdrawals, around ensuring working for families tax credits function as intended, and around Canterbury earthquake damage. But, sir, as we've seen on Campbell Live, not all is well in Christchurch, where the government's Southern Response Company is failing homeowners. And I was contacted recently by a woman who has a quality surveyor's assessment that her home will cost $785,000 to repair, yet Southern Response are offering just $471,000. And that's leaving this constituent over $300,000 out of pocket, and the government must address what its Southern Response is failing to do. However, sir, overall I can support this bill. I will be paying attention in the committee stage because I want to hear what the Minister has to say about the provisions in this bill on foreign superannuation schemes and overseas social security schemes. I want to hear what he has to say about New Zealanders working in Korea. And I would say happy birthday to that member over there. But in South Korea, by that country's law, must pay into the Korean National Pension Scheme. And New Zealanders are losing a lot of money there, sir, because whilst Australia, Canada and USA have reciprocal agreements with Korea, we do not. So I'd be interested to hear about that in the committee stage. Mr Speaker, I'd just like to foreshadow the problems with the Taxation, Annual Rates, Employee Allowances and Remedial Matters Bill, which I expect we will be debating next week. And in that terrible bill, the government is adding insult to injury, allowing offshore drilling at extreme depths, little safety equipment, sir, and I wonder if the noble Douglas can cope with anything bigger than one 200-litre barrel of oil being dropped on its deck, with our government response, rapid oil response unit of only 3 8-metre dinghies. And rubbing salt into the wound, National planning on making this deep water drill ship exempt from New Zealand taxation until 31st of December 2019. And that's an outrage, and my vote on that bill will be entirely different from the vote on this one. I support this bill. Thank you, sir.